News, rumors and opinions Monday, October 27, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Note: all intel should be considered as rumors until we receive official announcements, and rates and dates could change anytime until we get to the banks, redemption centers. RV excerpts from the Restored Republic. Via a GCR. Update as of Monday the 27th of October 2025, compiled Monday the 27th of October 2025, 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time by Judy Byington. Wednesday the 22nd of October 2025, GCR Intel Dossier, Operation Sandman ignited. Collapse of the US dollar. 100+ nations have, allegedly, activated a coordinated strike to collapse the dollar and trigger the global currency reset. Project Sandman is real. A silent alliance, allegedly, prepared to dump the US dollar, simultaneously ending its reign as the world's reserve currency overnight. Not gradually. Instant detonation. For 50 years, the US ruled through fiat counterfeiting, oil-backed deception, and military coercion. That system is, allegedly, dying. Every sign points to the imminent trigger. When it fires, the dollar, and all assets tied to it, plunge to near zero. Treasury markets freeze. Bonds disintegrate. The Fed loses control. This is economic warfare, not speculation. The operation. Over 100 nations, from BRICS, OPEC+, ASEAN, Africa, and South America, have agreed to abandon the dollar and redirect trade into gold, local currencies, or new quantum frameworks. Their weapon is abandonment. No bombs, no armies, just withdrawal, and the empire burns from within. The petrodollar collapse, the US dollar's fake power, came from oil trade deals forcing nations to buy crude in USD. That's over. When oil producers stop demanding dollars, global demand dies instantly. Sandman's precision strike floods markets with abandoned dollars, unleashing uncontrollable inflation and panic. Within hours of activation, retirement funds, gone. Stock markets, wiped. Real estate bubbles, burst. Middle-class savings, destroyed. It's not a crash. It's a collapse. A final act of justice after decades of dollar colonialism. Trump's counterstrike. President Donald J. Trump foresaw this storm. He's preparing the only response capable of saving America. Reinstating a gold-backed U.S. currency, launching a sovereign digital dollar, cutting ties with the IMF, BIS, and WEF, declaring economic martial law if needed. The objective: destroy the central bank cartel and restore constitutional money. This isn't about markets, it's about national survival. WED. The 23rd of October 2025, RV, GCR ignites. Tier 4B shock. October 20th breaks the financial dam. Tier 4B, allegedly, confirmed active. Dinar RV, allegedly, live. The global currency reset has, allegedly, detonated. Sunday the 20th of October 2025 marks the day the system, allegedly, flipped. Trump's financial counterstrike is no longer theory. It's execution. The Iraqi Gazette detonation today. The Iraqi Gazette, allegedly, printed the Tier 4B redemption sequence. Official, irreversible, world-shaking. The Central Bank of Iraq, allegedly, released protocols for exchange centers, investor scheduling, and redemption flow. This is not rumor. This is the public green light, the one patriots waited years to see. Tier 4B means the people, not the elites. The system door has, allegedly, opened. The dinar goes live. The Iraqi dinar is now, allegedly, visible on Bloomberg terminals and live trading screens worldwide. Real bid, ask pricing. Mocked investors are now vindicated. The IQD has, allegedly, crossed from speculation to integration, a fully recognized financial asset watched by institutions and governments alike. This is the, allegedly, foundation stone of the GCR. The signal that the old order is collapsing. Market shockwaves. Major banks are, allegedly, rewriting models, compliance divisions are scrambling, and regulators are activating dormant RV protocols. Overnight, the deep state, allegedly, lost control of the financial board. Chaos isn't failure, it's the reset mechanism. The people finally have leverage, and the cabal can't hide it. Controlled volatility. Early trades are unstable, Spreads wide, liquidity partial. That's intentional. Volatility hides the hand of institutional accumulation. This chaos is the firewall protecting elite entry while scaring retail holders away. But patriots understand. Disorder precedes revelation. The reset begins. IQD activation signals a full-scale global shift. Central banks are, allegedly, realigning. USD dependency is, allegedly, crumbling, and the fiat empire is, allegedly, bleeding. Every trade in IQD cracks the foundation of globalist control. Soros's crowd is watching in panic. The dollar wall is fracturing. Trump's countermove. Trump's alliance built the architecture behind the scenes. Starlink, quantum channels, and sovereign clearing systems are now, allegedly, interlinked. The reset isn't coming, it's operational. This is not about money, it's about power. For the first time in modern history, that power is shifting back to the people. The lock is broken. The storm is financial. And Trump is, allegedly, holding the switch. Friday the 24th of October 2025. The digital reset. The good kind. The future of wealth is here. The US national debt clock was designed to shame the system. Now it's becoming the people's weapon. What once measured corruption now exposes the collapse of fake fiat and the birth of blockchain-backed wealth. The old system is crumbling. The new one is coded, collateralized, and, allegedly, controlled by patriots, not bankers. The people's digital revolution. The clock is transforming from a symbol of failure into the blueprint for a sovereign economy. Tokenized assets, transparent ledgers, real ownership. The fake elites, who thrived on debt and inflation, are watching their empire burn while a new economy rises. One built by the people, for the people. Tokenization, the end of central control. Imagine dividing a house, a farm, or a gold vault into millions of digital tokens. Each token represents real ownership. No middlemen, no corruption. This is fractional freedom, turning real assets into digital power. Every American could hold a stake in the very ground of the nation. Blockchain, the trust machine. Blockchain locks every transaction into an incorruptible public record. No hidden books. No erased debts. Every movement is verified across thousands of eyes. The system they used to enslave us becomes the system that sets us free. The sovereign wealth reserve. This is the masterstroke, a citizen-owned digital reserve backed by real U.S. assets, land, gold, real estate, infrastructure. The new currency grows 3% annually, fueled by tangible value, not printed lies. Inflation dies when money is backed by reality. Collateralized America. A variable asset leveling index tracks every physical and digital asset of the United States. Tokenized, audited, transparent. Every dollar becomes proof of something real. Gold-backed, land-backed, people-backed, not Fed-backed. The revolution from debt to ownership. The Federal Reserve's empire was built on illusion. This is its end. The debt clock now counts down not to collapse, but to liberation. The time when every citizen holds a verifiable share of their nation. No more hidden hands. No more rigged markets. No more secret owners. Militiaman. Iraq is quietly moving into the modern financial world. I think we all know that. We believe it's loud in our faces, but globally it really isn't. Investment-wise, you can see the powerhouse data. 3 things are happening at the same time. Iraq wants to join the Bank of International Settlements, which is the club of central banks. Iraq is planning to drop 3 zeros from the dinar, the currency redesign. Iraq is launching a digital dinar. MNT GOAT. I assure you of what my CBI contact told me is now all coming out in the news. It is undeniable now. So, let all the naysayers say what they want, but this does not change the fact that we may be at the end of this RV saga and only just over a couple months to go. Frank 26. It turns out they're teaching the Iraqi citizens there is a new denomination, a new form of currency that is coming to them to represent the new exchange rate. They're showing them the lower notes, but in a very unique manner. What you're seeing is the reveal of the monetary reform lower notes, but it's being done like a snail walking across the table very slowly. This part has to go very slowly. IMF revises economic report on Iraq. Good news. Ado Matrix. October 26, 2025. Good news. IMF revises economic report on Iraq. Iraq's economy in better shape than reported. IMF verified changes. IMF report on Iraq. Iraq's GDP, Iraq's economy, Basa Airlines, Iraq Tourism, U.S. State Department, Tourism in Iraq, USD/IQD exchange rate, USD/VND exchange rate, Iraqi dinar, Iraq's economy. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.